Right, so a quick video. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the TradingView uploading of videos isn't working greatly for me. The start of the day pre-market analysis that I did, a 20-minute long video. When you try and turn down the volume or turn it off as it's uploading, it seems to kill the upload. But anyway, I've stuck it on the YouTube channel. Um, and so it can be found there. It's a bit late in the game now. Um, the trades have already blown off. So we're break even on the dollar Swiss, um, having already taken the load off. We really piled into this trade and done pretty well. And running at break even, anticipating a continuation higher. We've got cable, which is running in drawdown currently, but we got the signals. Um, One of the def lines is being chipped away at. We got this one down here. On the break of that, will really confirm the thesis for lower. We had the pump up. This is the makings of a dump, but it's being a bit cruel, really. Lack of momentum in this so far. Oil was a cracker. I was actually applying some rules on testing those with the um, Train SB setup. So just applying the rules. So I was waiting for a crossover, but waiting for a crossover, you're going to be late in the trade. So um, you could have engaged down here on that pullback. Could be a rule, but the what I'm thinking of applying really is so just really using it as a confirmation more than anything else. Breakout is good enough. The death line, the bearish engulfments. Um, I've put together this momentum candle indicator as well. So all of that was aligned for a short, and it was a very quick trade for a 4.5 hour. Could have, continuation trade, or however you want to play it. So that was nice as well. So we've got 40 seconds until the next 15-minute rotation, and coming into the end of this 15 minutes, there seems to be some bullish activity happening here. Sorry, bearish activity coming in. Right, new 15-minute rotation. Are we going to get this blow off? It's now or never. Seems to be. Come on. So we've added to the position. I think my thesis is pretty much confirmed. Got a break of this death line here in 1 minute at least. Both of these confirmed now, these death lines, and we want to see this continue, take some off, move to break even. Dollar Swiss hit the target. 15-second chart. We've got the breakout of that occurring now. Great. Fake out. I doubt it. Now, if we can get below this and enter again, so we just added some more on that break, and we'll just move to break even. I'm done with this. Is it going to blow off? Where is it? You've got stop loss around structure. There should be resistance if this is a market that's going to move. It should just move. I'm a little bit concerned about cable. It's a bit of a late mover, and the dollar could well be entering a phase of consolidation. Yesterday's highs, you see. Yeah, it looks like it's coming back down from there. Yeah, it's a pretty strong correction. Probably going to get pinged out. But we've had a good day, so not concerned. Just pulled the put in a trailer here above this 61.8 highs wicks. Very firm end to the 5 minute. Start of a new 15-minute rotation coming up in 13 seconds. Actually, let's move that back to get pinned on the rollover. Right, come on, 15-minute rotation. Let's see you. Pretty bearish stuff happening here. Great, come on. There you have it. So either it's going to keep going, or we're going to be stopped out at a small profit there. Just taking a little bit off, and lo and behold, it shoots down, but better safe than sorry. There's our trend line coming up into resistance for a test of it. If we can get below these lows, I can safely say that this is going to head to our target. The daily ATR is 120 pips. So if we measure 120 pips, so 120 the figure should be the target. So we'll leave a trailer on for that. Okay, we got stopped out on our trailer. Did about 8% on the account over cable and the Swiss. We're risking a further 1% break of structure, and then we'll call it a day if it doesn't work out. Right, we got stopped out on that cable. Attempts to short it on the break of the structure, test of the structure, figuring that it could just blow off, but it didn't. So it's now come up. Could be an engulfment here for an entry, but looking at Dixie, we've got 15 minutes before the cash open on Wall Street, and we've got quite a lot of length already built up in this cable, in the US dollar, and we're now veering on a break lower. We've got this head and shoulders on the 1 minute chart, so something to be watchful of, concerned for if we're chasing the downside in cable. Now that does play into our bullish thesis on gold. Now I like this bearish thesis for the US dollar at this point. We've got this M formation. Got to be wary of this structure over here. But my brain juice is running out, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be involved at this point. But with we've been working the lows. Let's get to the chart. Nice spread there. We've been working the lows. So I'm wondering if we're not going to get moved up. The cash open in 12 minutes on Wall Street could be the catalyst. Ideally, we want to see a bit of a push lower. 1, 2. We want to see a push, but I don't think we're going to get it in the next 10 minutes. But this is a dump and pump for a scalp on the session. We've got our overriding W formation on the 5-minute chart, bottom of the pattern, higher lows. We've had a break of structure over here. So we've got liquidity above here to target. Got Dixie breaking down massively, as expected. So we'll enter this with a small initial 3 minutes before the next 15-minute rotation. We've got a pullback in the dollar underway, but anticipating that will continue lower, and then that gold should move up. So we're okay with it coming back into drawdown. That's fine, but we're waiting for this 15-minute changeover. So we've got a deep stop in anticipation of a stop home, but we didn't want to miss just the burst higher. So we're risking 0.5% as an initial entry, as a starting point. We've got cash open, and we could have the bullish W formed with that pin looking pretty good so far. Right, there we go. Pin, hopefully. Dollar facing some pressures from the 20. EMA on the 3-minute chart below the cloud, crossing over, pretty bearish. Good for gold. Let's see if we can't get a burst to life here. Add to the position if our thesis is confirmed with a break up. One bar stop. Structure here. Stop. Come up we go. It's not plenty out as we want it. Okay. Okay, that was a typical stop hunt then in the cash open, and stopped out Now, in theory, this could be the raid of the lows before the move up. Dixie is holding support. So once clearing out some of this liquidity here and a break higher close could be the trigger for the move up. So we've got that there. We've pinned into the liquidity. This is the third push to the downside for the session. One, two, three. Peak formation being put in. Right, we've got sellers in. This is looking good. Right, we put a limit order in down at the cloud, putting in this imbalance of price. Stop below this imbalance of price and the cloud and that wick. Risking small to begin with. The US dollar is selling off nicely, so weak dollar environment. And if we just get stopped out on this, then I'm closing for the day. 6% up. We want to get pinged. Let's get pinged, let's get pinged. We've got 10 seconds for 3 seconds. Okay, good. So this is usually a market that you don't really want to be involved. All these wicks everywhere, really indecisive, horrible price action. Not a very friendly environment at all. Nothing clear. But the dollar is weak in this cash open. Stock should be higher. Risk on. Good for gold. See how it pans out. So this is a 15-minute rotation. We should get a positive candle in this 15 minutes. We've had all of the stop hunting that you could want. I've added a buy limit here for a pullback before we move up. It looks like we might just burst higher. We've got this wick and the dollar's going to be filled, so I just think we should probably just buy. Okay, come on, come down. Give us a ping. Okay, great. So we've added to the position. We're 1% long. Not really taking off as I'd like, so I am unfortunately just going to move this to break even. This is too choppy. Too choppy, calling it a day. Don't like price action. Taking out break even. Have a nice day.